Any of you guys ever put a channel drain in a gravel driveway? Well, I did several years ago, and it works pretty well, but I haven't cleaned it out in a while. I need to get this thing cleaned out and ready to roll because it's just washing my driveway out. You want to see how I do it? This is the video for you. So we put this channel drain in 13 years ago. We moved in, and for the most part it's worked really well. A couple of years ago I got a lot of rock delivered and they dumped it right here, and it kind of filled it in, and I've been pretty bad about getting it cleaned out. I'm gonna go get some tools and just see, can this be completely restored? The reality of it is it's probably, I don't know, 10-14 feet long. And the tile goes out and goes all the way down to the hill to the ditch. It's all buried. So I think if I can get this thing back to functional, my driveway will wash out a lot less. I'm not saying it won't ever wash out, but it'll wash out less. If you've ever been on the fence about like, hey, is that too dumb to put a drain in a gravel driveway? I'm here to tell you I've done it and it works, and we're gonna get this one back functioning. It's as hot as it looks out here. So I'm not gonna kid, man. I think taking these drains out, these drains are in terrible shape. I'll get all these cleaned up before I put them back. I think those came out a little easier than I thought, but it's completely, I don't know, I'm curious what you think. Many of you are probably like, that's stupid to even do this, and that's okay. You can say that down below, but I'm gonna get this thing cleaned out. I don't know, we might have something cooking here. So in this far corner of the drain, one thing I did that was a little bit different is, as it's supposed to be sloped this way, thankfully because of the dump trucks it's really sloped this way, with a hole where the water runs down into the black tubing, I put another stopper up above, and that, for the most part, it does clog, but it prevents all that rock and gunk from going down below. I just hit that. I'll show you guys how I clean that out and how that is. I think that's going to be the game, like the MVP of the day is putting that in there. Otherwise, I think the whole black tube would be completely jammed up all the way down the hill. Oh, swept out. The drain stopper I have on the top is just one of these guys. I bought all this at Menards. I knew that was eventually going to fill up with rock and dirt and dust. And I knew, I've met myself. I know I'm like, I'm probably not going to get that cleaned out as much as I thought. But instead of letting everything just wash down and plug up the hole, my thought is, if I could try to keep most of the mess up here, I should keep the tube clean. Now this is probably only the third time in 13 years I've cleaned this out, which isn't bad. That's a whole lot of years not doing anything. But I think this is looking pretty good. You guys tell me. Try to put this back in here. Well, we got to test it. The only way I can test it is, I don't have a good garden hose over here. Everything's down by the trees. So let's fill this Yeti up with water and we'll dump this thing all down there. That's like what, 35 liters or quarts or whatever. Okay, I got a Yeti cooler full of water. It's about time we do a quality assurance, don't you think? The only way we know if this is going to work is pour some water down there. Well, let's pour a lot of water down here. Whoop. Let's try this at a different angle. Turns out this much water is heavy. So I would say that worked. I suppose the next thing we got to do, I think that putting that green thing on top so like the hole doesn't fill up with rock, I think is an absolute key component. Will this fall back in? Yeah, probably a little bit, but that's okay. We'll just clean it out again. Let me get these grates cleaned out and then, shoot, we might be done for the night. I just had a couple come here to buy trees. That's why maybe it looks a little later than it should. My favorite part of people coming here to buy trees is meeting people. That's all. I just wanted to share that. Where are you guys all from tonight? Are you from Iowa? Canada? If you don't mind, share where you're at. That way we get the big map out at home or inside. And my kids look up every single one of you guys' homes. Can you have a channel drain in a gravel driveway? Of course you can. It's your house. You can do anything you want. But I'm showing you right now that I've done this before, and this thing's worked for about 13 years. And I think there's no, I mean, the only thing wrong with this is my own not taking care of it. But that's my fault. But now it's all cleaned out. I think we're ready to go. Hell, we're probably good for another 13 years. If you got any questions about where the materials came from or how I did this, just let me know and I'll be happy to reply in your comments. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to give you another option for water control on a gravel driveway. Probably a little unorthodox, but if you like videos like this, give me a thumbs up. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time.